Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. How many PRIMOGEMS can we grind in 1 year? This is week 35, July 4th, 2021. And the 4th of July. And we are here to finish off Genshin. 2 events, or not finish off 2 events, mainly do 2 events. But one will be finishing off and the other one will just be doing part 2 of that event and getting a bunch of free primos there too. So a very nice primo grinded last 2 weeks. Lots of events that gave a lot of free primogems, and of course for us that is all we want, baby. So let's go. So the final event to do is the sword of the Legend of the Vagabond sword, as you guys know. We did it last week. We started last week and we did 1 or 2 of them. I can't remember which one, but now we're going to be finishing off challenge number 7, the final challenge, and we have to get at least more than 2,100 and 2,350 points. Sorry, is how much we need. So only 2,350 points. That should be really easy. So I'm expecting to at least hit 23, maybe even 25 here. The final event is pretty difficult. You have to fight all 3 of these enemies: the Oceanid, the GR Hyperstasis boy, and the Mega Kenki. So yeah, it's a little bit of a tough one. Also, we don't have any of these characters, so we don't get any bonuses. So it's a little bit harder for us to do, I would say. We are not doing it on with the no game, no. Okay, so let's go through and let's be realistic about the situation, guys. We need to think about our strengths. First of all, I think, you know, 735 seconds sounds about good. I think 480 is pushing it. It's a little bit on the shorter side, but we could maybe go for 480, which is roughly what, like 8 minutes or something. It's like 8 minutes that they give us to complete the challenge. So I think this could be possible. I think we're going to want to remove the HP up for the opponents. I don't think the opponents having more HP is going to be a great idea here. I'm not sure. What is this? That's fine. The GR Hyperstasis I'm not too concerned about because I do have no wall. A character unleashes shockwaves when they sprint. We can take that off. There's no reason to have that off. So we're going to be taking off, I think, majority of the... We're going to be taking off a majority of the buffs here. And just taking it much lower. Make it a lot easier of a situation for us. Just because we only need 2,000 points to win this. There's really no point to have more than that. So I think, like, unnecessarily making it difficult is just going to make it, like, not fun. If that makes sense. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? That's fine. Okay, let's see. Hydro, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And that's fine too. So I think like this is fine. I think we could potentially beat this. I think we could actually potentially beat this, which is kind of insane because this is seeming rather easy. I mean, I don't mind taking off a few more points here. Maybe there's some way we can cut a couple more. Attackers, you get 20%. Character attackers increase provision 5 seconds after you take damage. Your characters in the pod lose the bonus and their attack is decreased. So let's remove that bonus. Takes us to 5-1. So we won't get decreased attack damage. I actually feel like maybe this one too, but if we take that one off, we're a little bit on the blow. So I guess we can put this one back. Yeah, 5k on the dot. That sounds good to me for a free-to-play player. I think 5k on the dot sounds pretty good for a free-to-play player, guys. Yeah, the ocean is probably going to be our only issue, but we have Fischl to deal with that. So I think this should be doable. Let's give 5k a chance. 5k, expert mode, free-to-play account, ready weak characters. Let's go. So like I said, this is the part I'm going to be using. Xiangling, Fischl, Kaya, and Noelle, obviously, because Fischl is one of our highest range damage DPSs that we have. Xiangling is the most statted, and Kaya is also pretty statted. Kaya is probably someone we could switch out for someone else that had better stuff, maybe Yanfei or Sucrose or something, but at the moment we don't have a real other character that's built right now other than Kaya. So I haven't built Diona or Chongyong at all. So Kaya is pretty much, I think, Yanfei is built. I would say Yanfei is probably on par with Kaya, but then that puts me with 2 fire characters. Now it does give me the fire bonus of an extra 20% damage output, but we lose the freezing and the ice reactions for mount and freezing the ocean, its enemy types, etc, etc. So I think we rather want Kaya for now, but if we struggle, we could always swap Kaya out and bring Yanfei in, because my Yanfei is pretty much up to par with Kaya, but a little bit weaker than Fischl and our Xiangling right now. Noelle's there for the shield, for the Geo Hyperstasis, or the Geo Vishap as the actual name. We really need a shield for that battle, and it's just going to prevent a lot of incoming damage, which we care about quite a bit. So we're going to start the fight. So today is we're going to be doing 2 events. We're doing this event, the final level of the Vagabond event, and we're also going to be doing the, what I want to even call it, let's say the Kaboom new event. I'll be showing that off immediately after. So to save time and things, I'm just going to show you guys the final result, the win result again, where we've actually beat the challenge, and I won't show any failed attempts. No matter if there's 10 or 20 or none, regardless of that, I'll just show the final victory. If I have to lower the difficulty, I will mention that during the challenge itself, but I think we should be fine on 5k, but let's see how it goes. Ah, misclicked. Oh well. I made a little bit of a misclick there, guys. I was a bit late on my button push. So I didn't get the stuff out quick enough, but it seems to be okay. I think we'll be fine. So basically, I've lost like twice now, and both times it's because my buffs ran out and I didn't realize my buffs ran out. So I'm gonna be a little bit more focused now and pay attention to my buffs this time, because that was obviously the big problem, right? Oh, you're over there. Can you come here, please? Thank you. There we go. Both are out. Sometimes I don't know how it works, but sometimes the one comes out a lot earlier and the other one just doesn't come out at all, it felt like to me. Bit weird, but yeah. I need to pay attention to my buffs. I didn't realize my buffs made such a difference, guys, but it really does. It really makes the world of a difference. It's kind of crazy, actually. I was going to say, can you aggro me at any point, sir? That would be nice, please. Oh, you guys are left already? Just trying to get some heal up on my goal, even though it's pretty stupid because the amount of time it takes to heal up is not worth it. And you're trying to DPS raise something here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, you're back, lady. What's up? Do as much damage as I can. Switch to official. And okay, you're doing this first. Fine. God fucking damn it, dude. Every time I switch to official, it's almost like they know. It's almost like the game knows when you switch to official, because when you switch to official, it suddenly starts like they don't do what they're supposed to do. It was supposed to start with this, but because I switched to official, it's like, oh, that's your weakest character, HP and defense wise, of course, and not elemental mastery and damage wise, which is one of my stronger characters. But because her because I built her as a DPS and that's it, she's pretty much useless when it comes to anything else. But yeah, it's part of the deal, unfortunately. No, why would you do that? Pop a little bit of that. Nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oops, that's bad though. That's bad. Can we just kill you before the fucking crab gets on my butt? Because the crab is such a problem. Okay, that was a little bit of bad timing on my side, because now I'm not gonna have my shield up for this boy, but I think in the general it's probably a better option. I pushed my buttons a little bit badly there, so that's on me. I understand. Wow, that damage! Holy shit! Okay, we have 1 second to get our shield up. Beautiful. We got our shield up. Let's go full damage now with Noelle to heal up as many of my characters as I can. Pretty much every now and then she like heals my characters 567 HP each. So I'm not sure how it works, but when it happens, it's obviously really good. And now we switch to other characters. And now we just kind of want to like chill here until we get our outs up and stuff. Or until this happens, which is happening right now, it seems. And pop the E over here. This is going a lot better already. Gotta just keep track of these buffs, man. These buffs are really important that we keep track of those, because it's pretty much the only reason I lost the last fight was because I was fighting the next boss and I was like, yeah, very cocky and very confident, and I was like, yeah, baby, I got this. This is easy peasy. I was like, we got this, you know. I was all ready to like kick ass and take names, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm doing no damage, and I can't figure out, like, I'm like, whoa, what's happening? Like, are these guys like buffed or what's going on here? I mean, I fought these guys already. I know how much damage they do. I know how to beat them, you know. And then all of a sudden, I'm doing no damage, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. You know, it was very awkward. But then, luckily, I did figure out that, oh look, my buffs ran out. So it was as simple as that. As simple as a man's buffs just running out. Beautiful. Okay. So we got all our stuff out. Now we can just switch to Noelle and just start wailing on these motherfuckers as much as we can. We have all the buffs and all the damage going from everyone else as much as we can too, which is all that really matters. A little bit of this action, da 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 da, da and then this, and then this, and then a little bit of this, and switch back to this, and just keep going. So we don't really want to split up our damage too much here. We want to rather focus our damage on one person. And you know, I don't know what happens, but every time, literally every time so far that I've switched over to my my official, I've died. These guys are very good at killing people. It's like their one talent they have is actually killing people. Okay, good.
Has a good nature.
Beautiful. I think we should be fine. Check our buffs, check our buffs, check our buffs. Our buffs should be going off any second now, so gotta keep that in mind. As soon as we see those buffs fall, we pop the buffs again. And they fall, we pop the buffs again. Like I said, it was any second now. I was keeping my eyes specifically tracking. Did we get that food buff? I think we did. We should be fine, but we'll find out very quickly. And we did. Okay, beautiful. And now one's down, one's down. Now it's easy peasy. Now it's home squeezy cheesy, baby. Easy peasy. Now we just focus one at a time. Nothing too serious, and we should get this. Like I said, I was confident I could do 5,000 points. I really was. I was like, there's no way I can't not get 5,000 points. It took quite a few food buffs and quite a lot of heals, but we did get it in the end. That's all that matters, I guess. It all depends on my official. My official dying was the big deciding factor of why I failed. The absolute first attempt was almost a success. I don't know how to speak, guys. You need to forgive me, but basically I was about to win with my first attempt, and then my official died, and that official dying was like the literal kiss of death, if you will, because with official dying I just didn't have the DPS necessary to outrace these guys. But once again, it was just my own fault. I didn't see my buff set falling, guys. I hadn't seen my buff set falling. Because of that, when I was fighting the Mega Genkies, I just wasn't doing as much damage as I thought I was. And I was like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. For some reason, I'm doing so much less damage now. Why? Like, what happened to my DPS? In the meantime, it was not the game, but me, who had not realized that my buffs had fallen.
This moment will be frozen.
It is a little bit on my own bad, I guess, but I also feel it's not completely my bad. Like, the fact that my buffs fall and the game doesn't like give you some kind of indication. I mean, you can see it on the side there, but you're focusing on the fight, right? And watching your cooldown of your abilities. You're not focusing on how long those food buffs on the side of the screen show, right? Easy peasy, boys. 5k. Easy 5k free to play on expert. Pretty good if I don't say so myself. I'm pretty impressed. Very difficult one. Very, very difficult. 5 of those levels. 5 of those... 3 of those enemies. 5,000 points, however. It gets us up to 23k. Like I said, so close to 25. That is scary. 350 points of 25. I might go squeeze that out of somebody. I might go take a little bit of a 353 points somewhere. Maybe the Oceanid version 2. But with that, of course, having the name tag now, which was what I was after, and getting an extra level is just free 20k more. We got all the prime gems out of it. That's amazing. So now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Kaboom Ball combat! Incoming Kaboom Balls. So I did this off camera, guys. We finished it all. 63 prime gems over there. And now we need to do absolute frosty defense line. There are 60 more prime gems up for grabs, which is amazing. We're going to be doing it twice in this episode, so we can get up all 60. And we're going to be buying the prime gems in the event shop over here, ladies and gentlemen, which will give us another 240. So that's 300 prime gems extra we're going to get now. Now, just so you guys are all aware, with full clearance, I have already done the dailies for today. So once we finish the 2 Kaboom Ball combats, I'm going to be heading on over to the let's use Noel. I'm going to be heading on over to the shop, check them out, you know, just our normal shop checks we always do, and then the prime gem reveal, baby. Which I always say is prime gem reveal, but I don't know why. Like, everyone knows it already if you've watched. Oh, I mean, that's really bad, but whatever. There's a challenge for not getting hit by any of the ice things, so I fucked up pretty bad already, considering I got hit by ice thing within like 2 seconds. So this is really easy, guys. The job here is to knock these balls back at the dude. But you're supposed to like use this mini hard pass them to time the shots, but I don't know if the game is just badly designed or glitched, or if maybe because I have such a high ping I'm playing it, that my game is like a little bit delayed or something, but I've magically found that the literal best way to do this is just to hold in, or not hold in because you can't hold in, but just keep spamming, just absolutely keep spamming the attack, not the attack, but the activate the E. Just keep spamming the mouse button to knock back the things, to spin your hop past them. And no matter where it is or what it is, as long as you were spamming it, the game will automatically shoot it back, unless it face plants you. If it face plants you, that's a little bit of a different story, but if it doesn't face plant you, you're fine. Okay, so we got hit twice by the ice thing, which is pretty bad because there's literally a challenge for not getting hit by the ice thing. I hate these. There's nothing you can do about these. You can't hit these back, so you kind of just have to sit. Yeah, unless you have this. If you have this, you can hit them back. The ping pong thing is really nice, but it's such a stupid part, this part, and it happens sometimes where he does it, and if he does, it's just kind of screwed until he does this again. This is what you want him to do. Right here, baby. This is where the money's at. This is where the money's at. Just keep spamming, baby. Just keep spamming that mouse button. You'll be fine. As long as he shoots things you can actually shoot back at him, unlike those things he shoots into the air, which you can't shoot back at him. It's pretty straightforward and easy. There are some that I can hit back, which is pure luck basically. There's no skill involved, since I'm just spamming anyway. The only thing is if you get the ping pong thing. The ping pong thing is actually amazing because it actually knocks like everything back. I think it just gives you more range on your mini hop past them, is all the ping pong thing does. But it's really good because it's actually a challenge for knocking back a certain amount of things with the ping pong thing. Easy peasy so far. Here's another ping pong thing, so we'll do one more set of ping pong, I guess. This is really good for us with the ping pong, because the ping pong is kind of actually a little bit hard to do. Now I'm very upset that I did get hit by one of these ice things, because getting hit by one of these ice things does screw me over in a sense, because no, why did you do these? I could have got up to 4k if you didn't do that. Wait, but we did get the ping pong. There may be one more. Okay, we got like 1 or 2 there, I'm not sure, but 3-8. I didn't even hit 4k. That's pretty embarrassing. That's pretty embarrassing. We're gonna do it one more time, guys. Then we're gonna get our rewards, because we have to do 2 times for the PRIMOGEMS rewards. So we just need to win twice for the PRIMOGEMS rewards, and then we mustn't get hit by one of the frost things. Very important that I focus, so we don't actually get hit by these frost things. We got hit by 2 in the last attempt. We want to be hit by 0. Very important, guys. Very important, because it's a challenge to not get hit by any of the frost things, which is very easy. You just stand slightly away from the frost things, you'll be fine. But I messed up because I was too busy explaining and not focusing on my positioning. But yeah, as long as you stand kind of still and you just spam the mini hop past them button, you should be fine. But yeah, just focus on, like, sometimes when there's certain challenges, like the ping pong challenge or the do not get hit by the frost ball challenge, those you might need to just like watch your positioning a little bit. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled there. There's also, which is kind of annoying for me in a sense, but there's like another alternative, not alternative challenge, but there's an extra challenge that I would say for getting a certain amount of perfect counters and all these other things that are pretty much just grindy. It's not really skill based, you just got to grind it. So pretty much you need to defeat a certain amount of these fortresses, you need to perfect counter a certain amount of the shots, things like that, which doesn't actually, you're not actually ever doing it, because you're not ever perfect countering these things. You're just kind of doing it by accident, right? You're not consciously perfect countering anything in this game. You kind of just spam, or at least I just spam the button. So I'm never gonna I don't really try and perfect counter specific. I'm not like out here looking for those perfect counters or anything. I probably should be, I guess, is the right approach to take here. But like I said, I think the easiest way to do this is honestly just to kind of find like one spot. I like over here in the central area where you just kind of sit and you just like spam the reflect button and you kind of insta win. It's kind of nice, I guess. I don't think too much of us mind the free wins, right, guys? Huh? I hate these escalated shots. They're so stupid. Nothing I can do about them. Okay, we still don't want to be hit by any of the ice things, guys. We got to actually focus a little bit here, not to get hit by the ice stuff. Very important. Going for these guys that float up in the sky, that's pretty much the only time I will ever get hit by the ice things, because I'm not focusing on my ice dodging. I'm trying to see the guys at the top instead of focusing on the ice dodging, which is obviously not a good idea. We should be able to hit 4K here unless he does too many of these escalated shots, but hopefully he doesn't. It's going to be very close, I guess. Oh, it's going to be so close. Okay, we hit 4K, we hit 4K. My goal was just to hit 4K. I didn't care about how close I was to 4K. I just wanted to hit 4K. 4,092, that's pretty good in my opinion. It also means we have finished the actual challenges that reward us with what we want, and that is obviously PRIMOGEMS. So our third year's claims 2020, as you guys can see it. So claim. Actually, I think we might have done all the challenges. No, we still need to do the defeat certain amount of Dodo fortresses and the perfect counters. That I'll do quickly off camera, guys. It's not a big deal. Event shop. PRIMOGEMS. We are buying the PRIMOGEMS because that's what we care about the most. And since we have 1,500 more, we'll buy the Kaboom Ball 2. Beautiful. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Kaboom Ball and the PRIMOGEMS all in one go. These have all been done, correct? Yes. Okay. And then these have to be done. That is correct. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So with that, that's an extra 240 PRIMOGEMS right here, as you guys can tell. Plus the 60 we got for doing it. So that's 300. That's a 300 PRIMOGEM event right there, ladies and gentlemen. 300 PRIMOGEM event right there, just for that level. I'm not talking. I mean, I guess it's for all the levels because the 240 is part of the other two. But yeah, it's 300. It's 420 PRIMOGEMs to do this event. Come here and push your mouse a couple of times for 3 days in a row, and you get 420 PRIMOGEMs. Are you guys gonna say no to 420 PRIMOGEMs? Because I know I'm not.
I'll be there.
I'm glad, Noel. I'm glad. 51,045 PRIMOGEMs, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad, not bad, not bad, if I don't say so myself. Kazuha banner is live. Unfortunately, we cannot roll on it on either of the banners because we are running short. Of course, the shop has restock, guys. So if we go to the shop and we go over here, they have restock, so we could buy one of these, which would be nice. But yeah, it's very unfortunate that we can't buy these out every month, so we really are losing because that's the only place you can kind of get them for free. Purchasing with PRIMOGEMs is never going to happen, and of course we don't have any of these either, so yeah, it's a little bit difficult. Recommended jeans outfit still for sale. Have not bought it, of course. Welkin's Blessing, no 30-day renewed Welkin's Blessing expiring, so we obviously haven't bought Welkin's Blessing. And of course, Crystal Top Up or Original Bonus is still intact. 51,045 PRIMOGEMs grinded without spending a single cent in Genshin Impact. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me a lot and I really do appreciate it. I'll also show you guys, we did do the dailies already just to make sure you see. Boop, dailies are done. Complete for dailies. So we've already done that. And that's given us our rewards there. We'll get these since we're here. Now 64,000 more is not bad, not bad, not bad. For now, that's it in this episode. I'll see you guys next time with more Genshin Impact.